Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. And as you saw by that beloved scene, I am going to show you guys the fidget spinner rims inside of Roblox Jailbreak. Are they worth getting though?
That is what I'm going to answer by the end of the video.
So please stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. And I want to give a big shout out to you guys for supporting my channel. I really do appreciate the support. So please feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It always helps out a ton if you do such a thing. And I bless you all. So let's get to it. So I want to kind of give a backstory as to how the fidget spinners were first introduced. And obviously a lot of us already know this. But if you don't, well, I can give a little brief backstory. So the fidget spinner rims were first introduced in late May of 2017 in the Daily Missions update, which at the time introduced daily missions that players could complete for cash, obviously, and they were much harder than contracts, and you only get one for each team each day, so that's pretty interesting. Alongside the update, we did in fact get our first ever limited item, the fidget spinner rims. Currently, the rarest item in the game, the spinner rims are extremely rare, and not a lot of people own the spinner rims. Now the thing is, it is more common to see the fidget spinner rims in jailbreak trading than in normal jailbreak. Before trading released, they were the hardest rims to find, and if you managed to find them, you were extremely lucky. So I kind of want to give a little review on the spinner rims because I know some of you really want to see me use them again, and I have been training a lot recently and I was really surprised with the spinner rims. And as you can see, I'm also using the Hyper Blue level 5 I got from trading as well, and honestly I am really satisfied. I got the Show Classic, I got the Bicycle Rack, which is a very underrated spoiler, and a couple other details on the Show Classic itself. And honestly, I like this customization. It looks magnificent,
if I have to say for myself.
So, obviously, the spinner rims are the hardest rims to get in the game. Currently, by the time I am making this video, these spinner rims are worth about a torpedo and some ads because people have kind of changed up the spinner rims. So, why are the spinner rims so hard to get? Well, in 2017, the bank was the only robbery that you could rob at the time. Well, we got other robberies like the jewelry store, the cargo train, and the small stores later on throughout the year, but the spinner rims were added in May of 2017, which was almost 2 months after Jailbreak's official public beta release on April 21st, 2017. Now, at the time, there were only a couple ways to get cash. You could buy cash with Bobucks, rob the bank to get cash, arrest for cash, or get a paycheck every morning for cash. It's probably best to be a cop for the paychecks though, but they were extremely bad at the time. Almost worthless actually. You didn't get a lot of money out of paychecks, but it was worth it, especially if you're a criminal, because you could rob the bank every time the bank opens up, and yeah. Also, it was even more interesting to note that the spinner rims were considered as an ultra rare tier, so you basically had to buy tier 4 safes at the time. And I'm talking about the older safes, I'm not talking about the new ones that we have today. But basically, you had to buy the tier 4 safe, which is considered as the ultra rare safe, and once you buy it, you could literally get yourself the spinner rims if you're very lucky. So yeah, the spinner rims were hard to get. The ultra safe was pretty expensive, as players couldn't really get the ultra safe at the time unless they robbed the bank or arrest over and over again. But with that being said, the spinner rims are pretty easy to get. In today's standards, getting the spinner rims is a piece of cake if they were still obtainable, but obviously that will ruin its value, so that kind of makes sense. But out of the way, the spinner rims are extremely cool, and I am so glad to have them again. I made a video about the spinner rims as well a few months ago, and if you want to check it out, the link is in the description below. I covered basically the same thing, just with some minor differences. But either way, the spinner rims are amazing, they're pretty cool, but some people don't really like the design of the spinner rims. Now, I kind of like the spin effect on the spinner rims, and the idea behind the spinner rims is really, really good, because with the spinner rims, you can actually see that they're legit spinning, and I think that is a cool concept. These pair of rims were really cool at its time, but today we got even better ones, including the Hypno rims and a couple others. But yeah, is it worth getting the spinner rims right now? That varies on you. If you really like spinners, then yes. Otherwise, for the most part, probably not. If you really want them for collection, then it's best to go for them. Now, the thing is, its value will drop randomly, and of course, it will change. But if you got the spin rims, you should probably keep them, because they're pretty cool. Unless if you want to trade them for a torpedo or something like that. But either way, these spin rims are amazing, and if you put them on a really nice car like this one as seen here, the Show Classic, they would look even better on your magnificent car. So that is all I got for this video. Once again, I want to give a big shout to you guys for subscribing as well as leaving a like. I want to bless you guys for that. But if you did in fact enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe as well. But you don't have to, it is completely up to you. But, as always, my name is Mr. Vince. I hope you all have an amazing day today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mr. Vince!